is going down. Nothing can stop or endanger us, so don't play with us, could be dangerous. So run if you hear the sound, the sound. 'Cause that's how we howl. That's how we howlin', growlin', wildin'. That's how we howlin', growlin'.
All right, back with, as promised, box number 3 of OP09, Emperors in the New World. Let's go do actually, before I jump into that box, let's do a quick review. Box number 1 was a 3-hit box. Typical, we got an alt art, the SEC Luffy, and then the Teach alt art leader. Nice 3-hit box there. The Teach is actually already up on my TCG player. As far as I know, it hasn't sold yet. I do put them at competitive market value. Try and be the lowest, actually. Now, box 2 was a little strange. There's the first hit, which is the alt art Uta, as you can see. But then the other 2 quote-unquote hits were just SRs. Now, they are SRs that have art that go to the edge, so I don't know if here in OP09 they're considering that a hit. So either I got a 3-hit box if that's the case, or if those are just regular SRs, it would have meant I got 7 SRs and only 1 hit, which would be horrible. So you tell me, I don't know. I've watched a lot of case openings, and this is the only time I've seen this. Either I got a 1-hit box with just an alt art, or a 3-hit box where 2 hits were just an SR with art that goes to the edge. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm missing something that's obvious, but yeah, that one confused me. So we'll see if that continues. Obviously box 1 was the better box of the 2. And this one is actually from my 3rd different place. The first one I got off a vendor on eBay, and they were able to get it to me really early, which is, like I said before, why I tend to order a box or 2 on eBay, because sometimes they will send it out as soon as they get their shipment in, whereas local shops, other than, you know, the pre-release tournaments, other shops, local shops, will tend to wait till release day. I've had shops tell me, you know, check early, they might release it, you know, Thursday or whatever, hush hush, but they didn't. So anyway, here we go, box 3 from a different local vendor. So now I've gotten 3 boxes from 3 different places. I'm gonna go back and try and pick up another box from a place that was limiting people to 1 per day. So if they still have any, I'll pick up a second one for sure tomorrow. If not, I'll be waiting for wave 2, which who knows when that's going to be. It could be later, early next week is what I'm hoping for, and maybe even later next week. Sometimes wave 2 takes a while, but some shops are hopeful that wave 2 is going to be a little sooner this time around. So let's get into it. I am going to go really quickly now because everyone's pretty much seen what's in this set, the common cards and whatnot. So I'm just going to move through these pretty quick. For those of you who don't like, you know, really keep up with what's in here, the chase cards are, again, the manga, always the manga. This time, if I'm not mistaken, there's a new manga for each one of the 4 emperors. So you got 4 different ones that you could possibly get, and then this one again has the wanted cards have come back, and so there's several of those that are of high value, and of course the alt art leaders are usually pretty good cards to get as well. personally, I am really hoping to get the alt art of the Nico Demon form. I've seen it out there online, and it's a really cool card. If I don't open it, I'll probably end up, that'll probably be one that I actually go out and buy. If it doesn't get too out of control, that is. First SR, oh no, second SR, excuse me. I did get a hold of one double pack that I opened during box 2, the last video I put up, and I will hope to get more. The same shop that was limiting to one box this morning was also limiting to one double pack because they don't get a lot of stock. So they do one box per customer per day, and if they don't sell out, they'll allow customers to go back and get a second one the next day. So I'm going to try again, try and get another double pack and another box from them. And if not, then I'll be looking at wave 2, which could be, like I said, in a few days, could be a week. You're never really sure. If things bog down for OP09, or maybe when I'm finally done with OP09, I do plan to open another box of PRB, because I was able to get a hold of another box of that. Potentially, I might open another box of OP05. That's debatable. Right now, I'm just kind of sitting on them, seeing what the value does. If they keep going up. Ah, nice. Nice. So, short of a manga, I think this is one of the best cards in the set. I'm gonna sleeve that right away. I usually don't. Usually I put them on the stands first and don't worry about sleeving till later. But that is something, you know, I might even get that graded if it looks good. I'll take a closer look now, but it seems to be very well on center. Yeah, that is probably going to be the hit of not only this box, but maybe of all my boxes. I have still, you know, I'm at the point where I don't even know if mangas really exist. They're mythical to me because I have opened, gosh, I don't even know at this point. Supposedly mangas come in 2 to 3, or 1 in every 2 to 3 cases, and I am definitely somewhere in the 12 to 15 box range, maybe even higher. I've opened a lot, and I've been able to recoup a lot of that cost by selling the cards that I don't want to keep. So that's kind of my MO. But man, I'm at least into 2 cases, maybe more, and I've, you know, not gotten a manga. I opened 9 or 10 boxes alone of OP08, and of course, even so, even if I got it, I'd be almost disappointed that I got the Rayleigh manga, obviously. But yeah, somehow that is escaping me. Alright, we got the Dawn pack, which probably means another leader. Yep. On to side 2, the left side. Halfway through this box. I mean, honestly, if I don't even get a hit on the whole second half, I can't really complain. Oh, I do. So there it is. That's the 3 hits. I don't really think you could get more than what I've pulled. For those of you who like to keep track, this was a fresh box out of a brand new case, and I watched them crack it. And so it was the middle box on the left side if you want to keep track. And so, you know, I'm always curious. I've heard a lot of people say that the best boxes are on the second layer, which, you know, to be perfectly honest, I don't subscribe to any of that. I think it's random. I don't think the right side of a box is any better than the left side. I think, you know, obviously if you don't open a ton, you might see a trend, but that's only because, you know, you've opened only a few. But over the long haul, I don't think there's any, you know, trend as far as left side of a box being better than the right side, or top layer being better than or bottom layer being better than the bottom layer, etc., etc. Because that Wanted poster there is one of the best pulls in the set, and I got it off of the top layer of the box. And not to sound like a broken record, but I do always like to bring this up because I've been scammed by vendors who will do what I just did, open a box, and as soon as they get their 3 hits and they know they're maxed out, they will take the packs, which now are essentially dead packs. All I can get out of these are SRs at best, and they will sell them as, you know, normal packs, which they are not, because a normal pack, you do have a chance to get an actual box hit, and these you cannot. So yeah, I always like to reiterate that to people who might not know. Just be very careful when you're buying loose packs from anybody. I don't mean blister packs, I mean loose packs like this. The sleeved blister packs should be, you know, legit with the same chance, because you can't really figure those out. You can't beat the system. And, you know, other places will go so far as to weigh their cards. Oops, actually, this is very unusual. So, and again, so this makes it mean that second box I opened was literally a one-hit box. I don't know what they're doing with these SRs that happen to have the art that go to the edge. They seem to, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they're still just considered a regular SR, not a quote-unquote hit of a box. And that makes more sense now. So that means I did get a one-hit box. My second box was the first time I've ever seen that in any set. I think I literally got a one-hit box. That's crazy, but at the same time, I just got a 3-hit box with a Wanted poster. So maybe it all balances out in the end. But man, imagine if that was the only box I had and it was a one-hitter. That's just crazy. You'd like to think that that just wouldn't happen, especially, you know, for people who, you know, don't have the luxury of being able to buy a few boxes like I do. You know, I still marvel at the people that can afford to buy a whole case of each set, and sometimes 2 cases. It's just insane. But yeah, like I said, it's playing out like I'd expected. These last 10 packs, you know, if I was dishonest, I could have just packed them away and sold them as legitimate, full, normal packs, knowing that there's nothing potentially in there but an SR. And that is a very cool SR, by the way. I got that last time. It's one of the best SRs I've seen. And again, I mean, I want to say that's just something they're going to start doing maybe, because this SR has art that goes a little past into the border too. It has the normal border, so it's not a full art SR like you got in the PBR, which the whole art went all the way to the edge, period. It was kind of like a new version. But this is just an SR, and some of the art goes to the edge, which is nice. It adds a little quality to the card, I think. But like I said, that does mean I legit got a one-hit box. And you can go back and look at it. It's the video I posted right before this one. I might actually throw up a separate video in between, which was my unboxing of that XG box set right there. I filmed that and that's ready to go up. But the last One Piece opening right before this was the box that, by all appearances, it was a one-hit box. Just crazy. So actually, now that I'm a little more sure of it, I'm probably gonna put that in the title somewhere somehow. I got a one-hit box. Weird. Last pack of box 3. Like I said, I'm hoping to get box 4 either tonight or tomorrow, and then that video will go right up. But yeah, like I said, nothing unexpected in those last 10 packs. But so we did end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 SRs, typical. I've seen 6 or 7, and then the 3 hits. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for box 4 coming soon, very soon.